Hey there, Mark Helton here, Hot Prospector, and today I'm going to give you the secret to writing and presenting a high converting sales presentation. It's no secret. If you walk into any sales call, whether it's on the phone or face to face, and you do not have some kind of a script, you are going to be at a disadvantage. So today I'm going to give you all of the tips and secrets that you need to know in order to make sure that you are the hero for your customer. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start that training right now. Enjoy.
So let's talk about writing a script. Okay, now when you're writing a script, obviously a lot of people, they write their scripts. They try to write their scripts in the fashion that they're only thinking about closing the sale. And that's important, obviously, because that's your objective, is to close the sale. But make sure that when you're writing your script, you write how you talk. As you can see how I wrote it here, how's it going, those types of things. We don't say, how are you doing today? So make sure that you talk or you write your scripts how you talk. And especially if you have agents working for you in different countries, make sure that you write those scripts how we talk here or wherever you're at and you're calling. So if you're in the UK, speak proper English how you would want them to talk. But here in the US, we're more casual, right? So don't write your scripts professionally. Write your scripts casually and use ya, and and all those other ways we talk here. Just be careful not to be too professional in your scripting, because then it doesn't sound like it's natural. Does that make sense to everyone? Make sure that your scripts sound natural. Okay, and that's the whole point of writing how you talk. Now, obviously, you want to make sure that you get to the point of your script very quickly, because, obviously people are busy. People don't have lots of time. So you got to make sure that when you're writing your script, you get to the point very fast. And I'm talking within the first 60 to 90 seconds, you should be getting to some sort of a point, okay? Stay on topic. A lot of times people have their objective, which we're going to be talking about a lot today, is objectives when writing our script. But people have their objective, but on their script, they may veer off into different directions that don't matter. Look, your script doesn't need to be 15, 20 minutes long. The point of a script is to warm them up for a presentation, okay? So what we're going to be doing is, getting them interested in talking to us more about whatever it is that we're offering them. And staying on topic, you want to make sure that you stick to that specific focus, which is just to get to the presentation. Memorize your script. We're all mini actors here in our business. And I personally never bring on any new salesperson without the very first thing I give them is the script, and I say, you start in 2 days, have this memorized before you start. Okay? Now, obviously, memorize to me is a little different than to memorize for those, for actors that get on TV. You want to have it memorized in such a way where you can have the script in front of you and speak as clearly, as conversationally as we are right now. Okay? So make sure that you call, if you're doing these calls yourself, make sure that you have the script memorized in such a way that you can deliver it just like you're having a normal conversation. But if you have somebody working for you, same type of thing, you want them to have that conversational type of feel. Does everybody understand what I mean by that? Do you understand what I mean by having that conversational feel? Because look, if you speak, and this is probably one of the most important things So take this down if you're writing notes, and you should be. But this is one of the most important things. If you are speaking or doing a sales script, or you're reading your script, people can tell. People can hear when you're reading a script. Like right now, I'm going through bullet points. If I was reading a script and it was the first day I've ever talked to you and I was reading that script, you would be able to tell. It would sound like I'm reading a book to you. And normally what happens when you read a script or read a book to somebody, usually my mom used to read me a book when I was going to bed, right? So people when they get read a book, they probably, they're expecting some more milk because they're going to go night-night. So don't do that, or they're going to hang up the phone on you. Don't read to them. Memorize that script and have it such a way that you'll be able to literally just spit it off like it's completely natural. Practice, practice, practice. Obviously, that's going to help you get better and memorize that script. I always used to call my friends, call my family. I know that sounds goofy, but it works. And I would say, hey, listen, I need to practice my presentation. Will you give me some feedback? And they'll say, sure. So practice, practice, practice. Exactly. Perfect practice, perfect practice, perfect practice, says Richard Jones. Okay, be confident. When you're delivering your presentation, act like you know what you're talking about. Because this is another huge thing. And I know some of you guys that are more advanced, don't worry, we're going to get into more advanced stuff here soon, but I want to make sure that we start with the basics. We always start with the basics, okay? Being confident is probably one of the biggest, this is going to help you the most in anything you do, whether it's selling or relationships. If you're not married, females and males, we love confidence. Females especially. One of the best ways to attract the opposite sex is to be confident. And it's the same thing in sales. Your sales will increase when they can tell you feel confident that what you have is going to be valuable for them. It's very important. If you don't have a command of what you're talking about, and you don't have a tone in your voice that makes them feel comfortable that you know what you're talking about, they can tell. And that will turn somebody off faster than anything. All right? Next and last here in the script tips that we're going to talk about is focus on the benefits, not the features. Always think about WIFM, right? Anybody want to put in, what is WIFM? Go ahead and tell me, what is WIFM? Focus on the benefits, not the features. WIIFM. What's in it for me? Thank you, John. Thank you. Good job. And you know what? Listen, we're all the same creatures. Put yourself in your customer's shoes. When you're writing a script and you're delivering a presentation or a script, I'm sorry, make sure that you put yourself in your customer's shoes. Is there something that's exciting in there that is going to make them feel excited for themselves? If there's not, then you got to go back to the drawing board. Okay? So always think, what's in it for me? Not you, what's in it for them?
All right. I hope you enjoyed today's training. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the subscribe button on the bottom and also turn on notifications so you can get the rest of this training. I'm going to be delivering this up to you over the next several days, and you want to come back for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to go into gatekeeper tips and how to get through the gatekeeper. I'm going to show you how to bust through those gatekeepers, and then won't even know what hit them. All right. Now, if you haven't had a chance to yet, take a look at hotprospector.com. Our system is guaranteed to help you increase your productivity and get you more sales with all of the good sales follow-up automation tools that you need. All right. So go on over to hotprospector.com, check that out, and make sure you subscribe so you can see tomorrow's training. See you tomorrow.